Good morning. I am so glad you made it to your mat today. Let's make today something perfect. Grab your mat, let's get set up. So we're gonna sit cross-legged right at the top. And as you start to find your comfortable seat, maybe you roll your shoulders up and back. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you take some neck circles in both directions. Yeah, really getting yourself to a comfortable spot. I usually don't use any props and I'm not going to, but if you'd like to place a block underneath your glutes, just as we sit here for a moment. Yeah, and then closing your eyes if you haven't already. Take a big sip of oxygen. Hold at the top and sigh it away. Yeah, maybe your chin tilts down to your chest. And then we're gonna inhale, lift our arms high, and exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twisting over to the right. Hook your left hand on your right knee, look over your right shoulder. And come back through center, big stretch. And exhale off to the left side, looking behind you once again. And then back through center, big reach. We're gonna side body stretch, so right hand goes down, left arm reaches right overhead, stretch. And switch off to the left side. Left hand presses in, right arm reaches over, gaze comes high. And then back through center. We're gonna walk our hands behind our back. So rolling your shoulders back, press your heart up to the sky, tilt your chin up. And then round it down, release the shoulders, walk the hands forward. We're gonna take our hands off to the right side, towards the right knee. And then walk our hands over to the left. We're gonna switch the placement of our legs. So if your right was in front, switch the left to the front. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, cross it over, right hand, left hand, right knee. Look off over your right shoulder. Come back through center. Switch sides. Back through center, big stretch, big reach. And then we're gonna do that side bend once again, reaching over to the right, look off over the ceiling. And then switch, bouncing off. Left hand presses down, right arm reaches, gaze comes high. And then back through center, big reach. And exhale, hands behind your back, walking your shoulders back, rolling them behind, squeezing the shoulder blades, tilting your chin up, press your heart, press your hips forward. And then round it out. Start to walk your hands forward, reaching as far as you can, maybe tilting your chin into chest, getting a little stretch behind the glutes. Walk it over to the left side, towards the left knee. And then walk it over to the right. Coming back through center. We're gonna make our way onto our knees and we're gonna set up in a toe stand. So you wanna sit on your toes here. You can peel your pinky toes out, pressing the hips into your heels. Take your shoulders up and back. Take your gaze high. Superman posture, rolling the shoulders behind, nice straight spine, big breath in. Empty out. Reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And we're gonna open twist to the left. Back through center and open twist to the right. Back through center. Big cactus, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. And exhale, come back to a tabletop now. So we're gonna tap out our toes. There's a little pressure held in the toes. We're just loosening up the fascia in our feet, helping our whole body to be a little more flexible. Yeah, and then curl the toes under, pick up down dog. Inhale the heels high. And exhale, glue them down, pressing your heels away. Yeah, pressing your heels in, push your hands away, and walk your fingertips in towards your feet. Halfway left, straight spine, gaze to the top of your mat. Fold in. Rise tall, reach, big stretch. Fingertips connect. We're gonna fall off to the left side, press our hips forward, roll the right shoulder back, and take a gaze up to the sky. Come back through center. And exhale off to the right. Press your hips forward. Peel your left shoulder back. Take your gaze high and come back through center. Fold down. Halfway lift. Fold. Right arm down, right knee bent, left arm reaches. Little twist. Inhale, reach a little higher. Peel your fingertips off the mat. Big breath in, reach just a little more. And exhale, fold. Left knee bends, left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach just a little higher, peeling the fingertips up, stretch, and fold. Halfway lift, fold in. Gorilla, place the palms of your hands underneath your feet, even if that means taking an extra big bend in your knees. Yeah, and then maybe you start to bend and extend. Start to play around with that feeling in your hamstrings. Start to chuck your chin in, dropping your head down just a little lower, letting yourself fall, letting yourself ground, trusting that you're here to catch yourself if you fall, if there's anything that's uncomfortable. Yeah, just believing in yourself here, setting up for the perfect day. Everything's happening in your favor. And then releasing the hands, glide them up your thighs, halfway lift, fold, rise tall, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And exhale, we're gonna step forward, warrior one. So 45-degree angle with your back foot. You're gonna dial your hips forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale, sink in. Open up, warrior two, soft shoulders, gaze past your front fingertips. Flip the palms, reach back, reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle, big breath in, reach nice and tall. Take it back, reverse. Iron cross, right arm under your right thigh, left arm out for a big T. Look up to the top and take it back, reverse. We're gonna half moon pop it up. So squeezing your thighs here, you're gonna dial your back hip. Yeah, squeeze and lift, and then step back, warrior two, soften. Stepping back, 5-star, big reach, and exhale, fold. Halfway left, fold in, feet inch towards the center, forward fold. We're gonna switch our feet back towards the front of the mat here, step back towards the back, halfway lift, fold, rise tall, reach, and exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach, step forward, warrior one. 45-degree angle with the back foot, dial your hips forward, squeeze and reach, and exhale, sink. Open up, warrior two, soft shoulders, gaze past your fingertips, flip the palms, reverse, side angle, reverse, extended side angle, big breath, big lift. Hold yourself strong here, gaze comes high, tight core. Take it back, reverse. Iron cross, left arm under your left thigh. Squeezing your glutes here, engaging nice and strong. Big breath in, empty out. Take it back, reverse. Half moon, popping it up. Finding some stability, some balance, squeezing in your core. All four corners of your bottom foot press in. Dial your hip back. Inhale and empty. Find a little lift and step back for warrior two. Reverse, 5-star, step it out, big stretch, and fold. Halfway left, fold in, rise tall, reach, and exhale, fold. Walk your feet back into your hands, twist your feet so your toes face forward, halfway left, fold. Yogi squat, take a big deep sink into your hips here. Your hands come together and your elbows come to the insides of your knees. Your feet face outwards. As you sink your glutes low, take your gaze high. Little bit of pressure, elbows into knees, finding some extra space in your hips here. Maybe you sway side to side, really waking everything up. Or maybe you find some steadiness right here into your hips as you sink your glutes down. Big breath in, empty out. Whatever finds its place for you here is what I want you to do. Big breath in and empty and forward fold. Back to Malasana Yogi squat here. Take your hands back together and fold. One more yogi squat and fold. Halfway lift. Fold in. Rise tall, reach. And exhale, chair pose. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, sink into your glutes here. Peel your tippy toes up and sit back. Tuck your pelvis under, so roll your shoulders back, engage your core, and fold. Walk your hands out, high plank, slow and steady. And then we're gonna drop our knees for tabletop. You're gonna take your right leg out to the side, hands walk in, big stretch, big reach, and exhale, fold off over your extended leg. Bring your heart back, and then drop your left hand down. Right arm takes some circles, and it goes in both directions. Pressing your hips forward, take your gaze back, and then walk your hands back through center. Your right arm's gonna reach forward, your right leg is still extended. Take your right arm out to the side, reach it up, and thread under. Reach back up, and thread under. One more reach, and plant it down. Coming back in, neutral tabletop, and then stepping the left leg out. Hands walk in, big reach, big stretch. Exhale, fold over your extended leg. Crack your heart open, gaze lifts. And then we'll take it down. Right hand hits the mat, left arm circles in both directions. And then we'll walk back through center. Your left arm reaches, swing it off to the left. Inhale up, and exhale, thread. Do it again, one more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hand comes back down. We're gonna take our left leg in and just do some cats and cows. Inhale, gaze lifts. And exhale, round the spine. Do it again, gaze comes high, belly drops. And exhale, push your spine away, tent up onto your fingertips, press your hips forward. And then we're gonna sit back on our glutes, finding ourselves in a Supta Konasana, the palms of your feet touching, one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Finding your breath. Letting your knees soften out to the side, letting your elbows bend just a little further, letting your shoulders fall back and relax, letting your forehead release any tension, any strain. Big breath in. Empty out. Bringing your knees together, setting up for a happy baby. Hands come to the outsides of your feet. Press your low back into the mat. Find some stillness. Inhale and empty. Just here for 3, 2, 1. Taking your knees back together, squeezing them into chest. And then drop your right leg forward and left leg off to the side. Crossing over for a spinal twist. Gaze off over your left shoulder, cactus out your left arm. Big breath. Empty. And then back through center. We're gonna extend our left leg, hug the right knee in, and then cross the right leg over, cactus the right arm out, glance off over your right shoulder. Big breath in. Empty. And then we'll set up for a Savasana pose. You can tuck your shoulders underneath you. You can roll your toes out to the sides. If you have blocks and you want to use them, you can place them under your ankles to release the low back a little more. And then just start to drift. And then start to bring attention back into your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then roll off to your favorite side for fetal position. Just spending a moment here. This is the pose of new beginnings. This is our opportunity to start fresh, to leave everything on our mat, and to have the perfect day. Letting go of any anger, any sadness, anything that we're holding on to today that we really want to let go of. This is the place to do it. We leave it right on our mat. We take all the good energy that we've built up today and we carry that through. Inhale the good. Exhale any bad, any negative, and start clean. Start to make your way back up to your comfortable seat, letting your gaze stay low or your eyes stay closed as your hands connect with your knees here, as your shoulders soften, as your forehead relaxes. Take a big breath in. Empty out. We're going to do 2 breaths in before the exhale to close, to calm the nervous system once and for all. Take a big breath. 1 more. Empty. Letting go. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today. I had so much fun with you. I hope you did too. If anyone has any questions, any comments, any concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, I post a new video Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Check them out. Take care.